Community is remembering a 17-year-old who was killed during a brawl in a city park.
Police tell us nearly a dozen people started fighting, which quickly escalated when some started shooting.
Yeah, it happened Saturday in the small city of Ferris. Sydney Persing has more on the vigil and where the investigation stands.
It was a small but significant prayer vigil here in Ferris tonight, organized by a man who says he was related to this teenage victim. Most folks in attendance tonight have watched the video of the shooting by now. In it, you see a group of several young people get into a fight. Punches are thrown, then guns drawn. We froze the video for you here, but we do know tonight one person is dead, another injured, 4 more are in jail, and all of them are under the age of 18. The teen who died, he was identified by police as 17-year-old Sir Robert Wesley Dixon. The man who organized tonight's prayer vigil, Dante King, told me Sir was one of his daughter's cousins.
I watched him grow up from a young man to a young adult, you know, from a kid to a young adult. So, yeah, it's very hard for me to see. Very upstanding young man. He had a bright future ahead of him. I mean, he was working on his barbarism. He was cutting hair and trying to go forward his future. He really had a bright future ahead of him. And you know, that's what we want to prevent from kids that having a bright future ahead of them taking the wrong turn.
And you heard King start to talk about it there, but tonight's vigil, it wasn't just to pray for the kids involved in this shooting. It was also to plead with kids across this small town to stay away from guns and from violence. At one point, a gentleman addressed kids in attendance, told them how he once got caught up in the wrong crowd, ended up shot and in a wheelchair. He talked about turning his life around, and he begged kids to call him or another trusted adult if they're struggling before they ever pick up a gun. Again, this is an unusual thing for folks here to experience. Police in Ferris say it's been over a decade since there's been a single homicide here in town. Reporting tonight in Ferris, I'm Sydney Persing. Back to you.